This is Chris from Electrofame. So today's review is the Kingzone K1 Turbo. So this is an octa-core smartphone with the MTK6592 clock at 1.7 GHz, has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of ROM. So let's have a look inside of the box. So basically this is the packaging, if people don't already know Kingzone yet. So this is a new brand which appeared a little while ago, but they're making good smartphones. So here you can see, so octa-core processor, WCDMA 16.2, and here a few others that we will go through it very soon. So if we open the box inside, we also have, so we have the smartphone itself. We'll get back to it. If you open the whole box, so we have here a USB charger. Okay. We have a USB cable. An OTG cable, so on the go. We will use it later. We also have earphones, so in ear, with control talk and 3.5mm jack. So we have a screen protector, a quick start guide, all in English, but if you have any questions you can ask us, and the warranty card here. And one of the last item is a silicone case, very flexible, and which will protect very well your smartphone. Last item is the battery, basically. So here we can see that this is a 2500 mAh battery. So basically that's it for the box itself. So now we can have a look actually at the phone now. So this is the Kingzone K1 Turbo. So this is a 5.5 inches full HD IPS screen with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Here on the screen you can see quick specifications on the go, like the NFC, the Wi-Fi, GPS, compass, OTG, air gesture, and some other functions we will get through very soon. So if we look at the shape, it looks like a bit like the Xiaomi G6 Advanced. So you can see on our YouTube channel we have actually a video comparison of these two models. So if we start here on the side, so we have here on the top side on the left we have the USB port. Just a bit under that we have like 4 little holes. This is actually for the wireless charging, so I will show you in a short while. Okay. So here on the bottom we have the 3.5mm jack. On the bottom only the microphone here. On the other side we have K series, like for the K1, the power button and the volume button, and basically on the top nothing anymore. So on the bottom here you can see in red we have the resend, home and back touch button, and on the top so we have the sensors here for air gesture, for example, and the camera here, which is a 8 megapixels front camera. On the back, however, we have here a 14 megapixels camera with flash and auto focus. So the whole phone is in stainless steel, so which is very tough, and is quite huge, but holds very nice in hands. So just before I was talking about the wireless charging. So basically for the wireless charging on the Kingzone K1 Turbo, you have to buy an extra item, which is a smart leather case here, you can see, which has the ability to allow you to recharge by wireless. So we can open it and see what's going on. So here we go. So here you see inside we have as they call it, the T. So this is basically a little layer which allows you to charge by wireless. So, and here on the side you have like the pin, 4 pins, which are fitting perfectly on the smartphone. And here we go. See, this is the case, so which is very nice. And you can use then the case to recharge with a wireless charger, okay. So that's it for the extra item and the wireless charging. So now we can have a look is inside. So inside this is what we got. So we have 2 SIM cards and 1 micro SD card. The micro SD card is going to up to 64 gigabytes, which is quite good. And we have the 2 SIM cards, one which is WCDMA GSM and the other one which is GSM as usual. So this is the K1 Turbo, you can see. So here we go. So now what I propose to you is actually to put the battery on and to get started then. So let's start the phone then. So just waiting for that, we can say that this phone is actually 153.5 millimeters by 76 millimeters by 6.8 millimeters, okay? And the weight is 185 grams, so which is a bit heavier than other smartphones, which is still alright because it's all made in stainless steel anyway, so it has to be quite heavy. At least you feel something in your hands. So here we go. We are inside now. So now we can have a look right away at the toggles. So here, as you can see, we have the owner is charged, so it's like 100% battery in this case. Airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, data usage, audio profiles if you want to check quickly on the go. The brightness here, so you see that this will be set to the maximum brightness. Timeout, auto rotation, you can take off or leave it. Air gesture, smart pause, and the wireless display if you want to project on a bigger screen. So here we go. That was just for the toggles. And now we can have a look at it's actually the settings itself. So here we can have a quick access to it. So SIM management, when you put the 2 SIM cards inside, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, more, we do have the airplane mode, VPN, tethering, and portable hotspot and NFC that we can enable right away. If we go back, so audio profiles. So if you want to change your ringtone and enhance the sound for the earphones or for the speakers, on the display, so you have the clear motion as usual to enhance your video, and you can change the lock screen notifications, auto rotation, the brightness, the sleep, and the wireless display. The storage. So we have here 4.92, so basically 5 gigabytes and 4.3 available. And if we go a bit down, we have 8.57. So 8.57 and 5, it's like around about 13, 14 gigabytes basically. And all available is like 7 plus 4.3, so it's like around about 11 to 12 gigabytes available for free. Okay. So the battery, I already told you, this is a 2500 mAh battery. The application, location access. So if you want to use a GPS, security, languages, and inputs. So if we have a look, you can see the list here. Feel free to check your language. Okay, so let's go back. Backup reset, of course, the Google, so you can put your own Google account on it. Date, time, schedule, power on and off, accessibility, and about the phone. So here we can see that we have Android 4.22. So at the beginning the phones were having Android 4.3. However, recently a lot of people have noticed that actually when they were making system updates, the phone was going back down to 4.22. So we have asked Kingzone, and they still didn't answer us about that, but we are thinking that maybe they want to downgrade to Android 4.2 in order to upgrade right away to 4.4 very, very soon. So this is what we think, but we will confirm that to you very, very soon. So we can come back. So this is basically for the settings. So now what I want to show you is the benchmark. So for that we're using Antutu benchmark. So we can try the test. So here we got the test. So basically this is 26,557. Which is a good score nowadays for a smartphone. So let's try to understand first what is going on. So here, Kingzone K1 Turbo 4.22 for Android, as I said, MediaTek MT6592 octa-core processor, Mali 450 MP for the GPU, resolution very interesting of 1920 by 1080, no root, and we will confirm that later. We have 2 GB of RAM, and altogether 16 GB of RAM. So octa-core processor clocked at 1.7 GHz. Okay, as I said, density which is very high of 480. Multi-touch, we will try it later on. Otherwise, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, of course, and for the sensors we have quite a lot supported. And the only one which are not supported are the temperature sensor, pressure sensor, ambient temperature sensor, and relative humidity sensor. So this is for the specifications of the smartphone. So we can have a look at the multi-touch. So if we drop the phone on the table and we put all fingers on it, we have a 5-touch capacitive touch screen. Okay. So I repeat, this is a full HD IPS screen of 5.5 inches. Okay. So the root access. So we can just agree, and we verify. Sorry, this device doesn't have proper root access. So basically, it confirmed what we saw on Antutu. So if it doesn't have any root, it means that you cannot change the custom ROM. So if you want to install a new version of Android on it, you will first have to root this phone. Okay. So now we can have a look at the GPS. So for that, I've got this application. So as you see, it's already working, and we got like 20, basically 20 meters accuracy, maybe less, you know, but just to show you that it's working and it's quite fast and there is no problem. However, we figured out that if it's inside, it's a bit less accurate and not a bit weak basically, but outside it works very, very well, no problem at all, very, very fast. So you can see here, you know, I'm still inside and it's still working quite well. So let's go back now and let's have a look at the video now, and to see the sound and how it looks like on the screen. So for that, I'm gonna use basically an OTG stick to show you that OTG is working as well. So for the OTG, we take the smartphone here and we put the OTG stick here on the top. So here we can see that external usage ready, so basically it's working. So now we can go to the file manager, okay, and we can go to the movies, videos, and here we can see that we can check the GoPro video, for example. So we put the sound to the maximum. Oh, sorry. So the colors are quite bright, it's okay. So you can check the angles if you want. Just still alright. So the sound on the Kingzone K1 Turbo is very nice. I would even say maybe better than the JG6 Advanced. It's very well balanced with the bass and the treble, so it's very loud. You will see it in a very, very short time. You can see here, it's working very, very well. So watching movies on this smartphone will be delicacy basically. It's very nice and we enjoy very well. So it's stopping because sometimes we have a smart pause with the camera, which doesn't make it easy. But anyway, you can see that for videos and sounds you will have no problem at all. So we can take this OTG stick off now, and let's have a look now at the graphic performances. So for that we've been downloading Asphalt 8 game, available on the Play Store for free, which is a racing game. So as you see, looks like there is no problem to play in the game. It's very smooth and responsive. So you will enjoy playing the game on this smartphone for sure. As you see, it's going fast, no lagging, smooth, no problem at all. So gaming on this smartphone will be very, very nice. Alright, we can go back then. I was just to show you the gaming performances. So as you see, no problem at all. So perfect, you will be able to play a lot of games with that. So now the last thing I want to show you for the features and this smartphone is the 14 megapixels camera. So for that, let's take a picture of this OTG stick. So here we go. So we can have a look. So here this is what's going on. So we can see that the level of details is very, very nice. So for two reasons basically. So the first one, of course, this is a good camera on it, 14 megapixels. However, the resolution here on the screen is 1920 by 1080, which helps to render very well on the screen the pictures. So this is what you will get for the Kingzone K1 Turbo. Now there is only 2 points that I want to talk about. So first, it was a big mess at the beginning when the Kingzone K1 Turbo came out on the market. So a lot of people were saying this was LTE, and actually even Kingzone was claiming that at the beginning. However, the LTE 4G version is not yet available. Last time we were talking with Kingzone, they told us that it will come out quite soon. The next version will be LTE, but when, this is undecided yet. And the other points I would like to talk about is about the some people were having some troubles apparently with the Wi-Fi and the signal reception. However, for us, we've been trying extensively this smartphone and nothing happened so far. And we've been selling quite a bunch and nobody was saying anything about that. So I guess this is maybe just no luck at all for the people to who it happened. So that's it. That was just to clear out these two little points. So otherwise, to make a quick summary about this smartphone, quick on the go, we have an octa-core smartphone here with a Mali 450 MP, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of ROM. However, possibility to install a SIM card up to 64 GB, Android 4.2 now, 5.5 inches Full HD IPS, so 1920 by 1080 for the resolution, 8 megapixels on the front, 14 megapixels on the back, OTG, NFC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, smart functions, air gesture, and we have a battery of 2500 mAh battery. So this is what you get with the Kingzone K1 Turbo. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below this video and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to purchase this smartphone, you can click on the top left corner of this video and it will redirect you right away to our website. And otherwise, until then, I hope you enjoy it and see you later for the next review then. Bye bye!